Hello and welcome to the Musical Instrument Investigator. Today we've got a bit of a strange one. We're on the website of an auction house called Eppli, who are based in Germany. They also seem to kind of sell things in an online shop platform as well, so it's a bit strange. I'm not 100% sure how it works, and it's the first time I've kind of come across them. I just noticed them from some listings that they had on the sale room. So basically what it seems to be is that they're selling a load of violins from what they say is the estate of a violin maker named Hubert Wendl, and it seems that there's 20 or so lots, which are like mostly violins. I think there's one viola. They all seem to have like a handwritten inscription, and they seem to have been given a name, but it seems a bit unclear when looking at the pictures if these are actually instruments that this person has made, or if he is perhaps just kind of instruments that he collected and just gave names. So it's a bit unclear on that. So anyway, as I was saying, this is an auction house based in Germany, Eppli Auction Hall or Auktionshalle. This auction is due to finish on the 23rd of April, which is the Saturday, as it says here. It is the 21st today, so there's still a couple of days to look at it, so I'll put a link in the description. It seems that there is no particular like opening bid, and it seems there's no premiums either from what I've seen. Even on the sell room, it seems that there's no buyer's premium, there's no other fees. And when I looked here and I looked through all their terms and conditions, and definitely have a look at them yourself if you're interested in bidding on anything, it says that for items that they sell at auction or on their online shop, all charges are included in the finishing price, which seems a little bit odd to me. The only things you have to pay for is kind of shipping and things like that, so I presume you just get a bit hammered on the shipping. But it was very odd, and I was quite confused by it. But that's what it seems to say in the sale room, and it's what it seems to say here when you get into the kind of terms and conditions, which I think are down here at in the bottom. And they've got a section on what charges do I get as a buyer from the auction, and it says nothing. So very strange. Anyway, so definitely if you're looking to bid on this stuff and you're not in Germany, I would definitely look at the terms and try and work out what's going on there, because it is a bit strange, to be honest. But I thought we'd cover it anyway. And if there is a chance that these are instruments by a kind of a single maker, I guess it's interesting to cover, although I'm a little bit skeptical of that, and you'll probably see when we start to look at the instruments. But in any case, like I said, 20 lots, which I think covers like 21 instruments in total. Let's just kind of crack on and see what we've got, really. So here we have a violin which is named Rosemary. So you see here they're saying neck and scroll made of flame maple, marked in pencil on the body Hubert Wendl, Rosemary, 35.5, slights of age and wear, and it's from here the estate of violin maker H. Wendl. So that's definitely kind of interesting. When we have a look at the pictures, it just seems like this is a very straightforward, I would argue, a trade violin personally, but I could be wrong. Certainly the varnish kind of looks like that. Then we have another violin, this one named Adele. Interesting. Once again, kind of pencil marks on the body. This one perhaps a bit more kind of believable on some of the varnish, but yeah, it's just interesting to kind of see. If we just go over it, I'm just a bit skeptical of it, but it is definitely interesting to see. I mean, perhaps looking at some of the purfling work here and things, that it could be the work of a maker. Now we have another violin here named Melissa. That one is a bit more kind of I suppose what we'd expect to see. I don't know if we can zoom in a bit. Zoom in a bit. These are, not sure these are super high res photos, but that one is definitely a little bit better looking, I'd say. It's a bit washed out on the varnish, but the back's at least quite nice. Another violin here named Alina. Broken button then. Just all looks fairly trade-ish to me, but like I said, I don't want to speak negatively about anyone. Another violin here, Antilla is the name of it. This one looks slightly more the very long kind of corners. This one looks once again a bit more believable there, and that's quite scooped. The scroll is quite scooped, so you know that one I could see. And these very long corners, I could see that being the work of maybe like an amateur maker. I have no idea who this maker is, so I'm not intending to insult anyone that's kind of passed away. Just a bit confused by it. Another violin here, named Simna. If anyone does actually end up watching this video and you know this maker, or this is a known maker, then please do write in the comments. It'd be interesting to know. I'm just kind of a bit confused by the varnish. Once again, this one looks a bit nicer, a bit more interesting. So definitely curious. And here's another violin named Johanna. I mean, there's definitely similarities between some of these works, but it's just it is very difficult to tell. There's another one here marked as Isolde. That one I definitely could see as being kind of the work of maybe an amateur maker for sure. So there are some similarities there in the work. Another violin, Philomena. That one looks fairly tidy. Another violin, Lacerta. Once again, this one is a bit different. And another one here, Reinhilda. Definitely starting to look a bit more interesting for some of them. Definitely some similarities. Another violin here, Yannicka. So very different, all the things, the buttons and everything like that. It's just is a bit strange, but maybe it's just kind of experiments. So they're all kind of marked on the body, Hubert Wendl. Another violin, Sibylle here. But there are definitely similarities in kind of shape and corners for some, and varnish. It just is a bit all a bit odd really, but if it was the output of a maker, then it's good to cover this and just have it on record really. Another kind of slightly more interesting one. Interesting F holes there. Another violin here. This is Elise. I'm not sure if I call out the name of the other one, the Sieglinde. I can't remember, perhaps not. But this one is the Elise. And the Edelgard here. Looks like it's got a bit of a funny varnish thing on it. I mean, there are definitely some of them have very similar outlines, scroll works and things like that, unless it's a bought-in scroll, it's possible, or he was maybe practicing or varnishing on kind of imported boxes. I'm not 100% sure. Another violin here, marked as Felicia. The internet is thinking about itself here. It doesn't quite want to show us this one for some reason. I don't know why. There we go. Yeah, with these kind of, some of the buttons very long, some very short. It's just all a bit of a mixture of things, and just the varnish is just slightly odd. And another violin marked Elizabeth. Oh, we've gone into the larger thing here. I'm not sure quite what I've done here. Let's go back, because we've clicked on the wrong thing clearly. It just, I mean, if this is the work of someone, he's managed to somehow really get down the workshop style varnish as an amateur, which is probably an achievement in itself. Here's a viola. This is the Virgo, apparently. Another one is marked Hubert Wendl. I just can't, when I see this varnish, I straight away think like a kind of, you know, big trade workshop kind of Romanian thing, and I just can't really get past that, to be honest. So, and this is the last, I think it's coming up to the last lot. Yeah, this is the 2 violins inside a Marti or Instruments OM Monic. So these are a bit more, definitely kind of generic. So yeah, a very strange auction for sure, in more ways than one, but I just thought I'd just share it, really, just out of interest, and just in the off chance that this is a genuine maker, then at least we've got things covered. I'm more inclined to think that this was someone just maybe just doing some modifications to existing violins, but I could be completely wrong, really. Yeah, not 100% sure, but anyway, I'll put a link in the description. Check it out yourselves and see what you think. Thanks for watching, and until next time, take it easy. Bye. Many thanks for tuning in to the Musical Instrument Investigator. I hope that you enjoyed the video. If you did, then please like, subscribe and turn on notifications, and watch out for the next video coming soon.